Ugochi, glad to have you on the show today.
I'm happy to be here. Thank you, CFA.
So tell me, what is your take on the level or the numbers of girls and women in technology today?
Very poor, actually, if you ask me. Technology as well as business in general, very poor.
Okay, so I mean, as a woman in technology, why do you think that is the case?
The environment. Our environment does not encourage women. And I do not blame the environment. It's something that has been passed on from ages. Women are believed to be the weaker sex, and you do not blame them because women are technology themselves. The way the woman's body is created, we are technology itself. There's so much happening with the woman. That's why it's difficult to have a woman president, because what would you say when there's an emergency and this woman is in labor? It becomes difficult. So they call them the weaker sex because there are some things about the woman that's disadvantages have from taking up some positions, not just in technology, but in business in general.
Okay, so now the world of technology sort of is clamoring for diversity. How do you think we can encourage some of this trend that you have mentioned to now change?
First of all, we need to begin to change our mindset. The guys need to give us some credits and understand that because I'm a woman doesn't mean I can't do these things. There needs to be a reset of our mindset. I went for a program, Founder Institute recently. There were so many of us who started that program. And 23 people graduated. Guess what? 5 out of 23 are just women. I felt very uncomfortable, really. How can we have 23 people and just 5 women? What's happening? Why is it not 10 women at least and we have 13 men? 5 women, that felt very strange to me. Like, where are all the ladies? And a couple of the ladies I know dropped out because it was difficult managing home. Being a wife, being a mother, being a daughter, being a tech person as well. So it's difficult. Some men cannot stand it, especially with the married women. It's quite tough for them. Some men can't stand it when the woman has to come back late, when she has to go for brainstorming meetings instead of making eba and moi moi at home, instead of thinking of how they can make more babies, you're looking for how to go for this or that. So we need to change this mindset. And the women need to get up and own up to their responsibilities as women as well.
Why did you decide to leverage technology to grow your business?
If I don't use technology, I don't know what I'm doing in business, except I don't want to grow. My mom did business for so long, and it was that small because she probably, or we never thought about technology. This is where we are today. You can't do anything without technology. Mind you, technology is not the business. The business exists. We only use technology to make it easier and scalable. So yes, if I have to grow, I've tested the business is viable. How do we grow? How do we scale? Without technology, you're not moving. And I think this is part of the problem we have in the society. People build a big name into technology and scare people away. Technology is just a means to solve an existing problem. The problem is not technology. The problem exists. So you just use technology to solve it. There is no other way around it.
But interesting hearing you speak. But do you think that role models like you, women, ladies like you that have, sort of embraced technology to run their business, do you think you are doing enough to encourage more women to also, or more girls, let's catch them early, to follow your footsteps?
See, I think if I have to be honest, I think I'm not doing enough. Like I said, I've been cooked up in my space that I didn't know that it was not the norm. Because I grew up knowing that my mom is a businesswoman. My sisters are all into business, and we are all crazy enough to think that we can do anything we want. So back then, I'm just thinking every woman can do anything they feel like, except they don't want to. So looking up from my desk, I'm looking at the world and saying, okay, this is not what is happening. This is just my belief. I need to do more. I need to speak out more. I need to organize seminars, talk to people, make them believe that this is not as scary as you think it is. So I'm not doing much, and I intend to do more about it.
Okay, so looking at in a post-COVID world, what do you think would happen for women who do not leverage technology to grow their enterprises?
Before COVID, outside COVID, you can't do without technology. That's just as simple as ABC, no matter how small it is. You can't do without technology. Even businesses that believe they can't do without technology, they have what they call social media handles, right? They have some social media presence, and that's technology. So
Yeah,
you
but they
can't
outsource
say,
it.
there has to be technology. There is no way around it. This is where we are today. This is our world today. Our world is technology. There's nothing. So you just have to wake up. There's nothing like, if you're selling moi, you go to Instagram and sell your moi. If not, you're waiting for family and friends to patronize you. You're going to die natural death. So everybody has to wake up to it. COVID-19 has woken us up to say that, yes, with technology, we can do anything. Even sitting at home, we can still, break even, make profits. You don't have to have the brick and mortar to make it. Just have your laptop and you're good to go.
Okay, but let's be a bit practical for a lot of people or women who have not embraced technology. How did you get into the space, and what are the practical steps advice that you can give?
First of all, you have to want it. So you have to want it first of all. There is the need to want to do this thing. Talk to people about it. Meet people who are already doing this. You really need to want it first of all. That's the first thing. And once you want it, you begin to see people that would help you. You begin to get to places that you would be helped. I didn't know I could get that type of help until I started asking people questions. I want to do this thing, but I don't know how to. Okay, why not do A, do B? Today you do one, tomorrow you do another. Then you find out that you're growing.
Final word to girls who may be watching this show on why and how they can embrace technology for their future.
So my first one is, don't be scared. There's nothing to be scared about technology. The business is the business. The problem is the problem. You can even do, how can you get pots that will cook faster if you want to be the homely type? How can you get a gas cooker that you don't need fuel if you want to be homely? You can think about all this, and then you go to the internet. The life is so easy right now. Go to the internet, ask questions. Well, I could be reached out to if you want some moral support to know that you can achieve anything you think you want to achieve. Just believe in technology is basically, how do I make this thing easier and faster? How can I make this thing reachable? How can I make it quickly? So think of technology this way. It's not difficult. It's not as scary as everyone is making it look like. There are some codes that you have to build, which I understand. If you can't do it, get people that can help you to do it. But you can achieve it if you want to. If you need to reach out to, there's a movement, women in technology in Africa. There are women in business. There are places you can join. There are people who are building it. Join the train, join the people, and make it work.
And are you learning how to code now?
I have Damola in the office coding for me right now.
Thank you, Gochi, for being on the show today. I wish you all the best as you build. Cheers.
Thank you so much.
I've been chatting with Ugochi Wokeji, founder DBTclean. She's clearly shown that women can actually leverage technology to solve problems. Technology should be regarded as an enabler, and you don't have to be a nerd or a developer to be a player in the industry. The tech industry certainly needs improved diversity, so let's keep encouraging more women to take up careers in technology, or better still, become startup founders. It's a wrap on this edition of the show, but the conversation continues online. Join us on social media. Remember, you can watch the entire show on Channels TV, YouTube, or cfablog.ng. For Tech Trends, I'm Chukwemeka Agbata.